Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mamut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mamut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome in to another edition of the Mamut Bar and Grill Sports Report. We are 6 days away from waking up and seeing what the big guy has brought us on Christmas morning. And speaking of a fun holiday season, it's been interesting watching the EKU men's basketball team navigate having to play their home games not on their original home floor. And speaking of that, EKU will play its final game at the Seabury Center in Berea on Saturday when the men's team takes on former conference foe Jacksonville State at 2 p.m., trying to win back-to-back games for the first time since a 2-0 start to begin the season. This will be the final home game of the season for the men's team, not played in Richmond, as the first phase of the Baptist Health renovation should be complete in time for conference play that begins next month. This will be the Holiday Hoops Ugly Sweater Game, and fans are invited to wear their best ugly sweaters and enjoy some fun in-game activities. EKU improved to 6-5 this season after beating Eastern Illinois 81-66 last Saturday. The Colonels are 3-0 at the Seabury Center this season. EKU made a season-high 17 three-pointers against the Panthers, led by George Kimball III, who also had a career-high 7 steals against EIU. That number was the most steals in a game by a Colonel since Cooper Robb tied the program record with 8 against High Point in December of 2020. Jackson Holt scored a career-best 17 points and handed out a career-high 5 assists against EIU. And as for the opponent this Saturday, Jacksonville State, they entered the game on Saturday also 6-5, but a 1-3 record on the road. JSU's 4 wins against Division I teams were against Georgia State, Coastal Carolina, East Carolina, and Utah Valley. The Colonels lead the all-time series 25-14. EKU has won 4 of the last 6 meetings. That includes the most recent by a score of 69-67 last year on February the 2nd in Richmond. In his most recent episode of Kicking It with the Colonels, women's play-by-play announcer Wes Chandler caught up with some members of the men's team as they make their way through non-conference play.
Yeah, Turner, you're the veteran of this squad now. You're used to this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is my 3rd time going through the Christmas break here, so yeah, I'm pretty used to it.
Yeah, and you guys coming over it. Did you get out this early at your old school for the semester?
Nah, we since I was at a Division II, we started late, so we got out late, and then we also had this thing called a winter term that we had classes all throughout the winter, so.
Yeah. Fresh off the game against Pittsburgh, what fans see, and I think this is fascinating, what fans see is they see you all playing at 7 o'clock. What they don't see is you guys arriving back at Richmond, what was it, 4 in the morning? 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
By the time you probably changed drivers, all that. How tough is that for people that don't see that, to be able to play a game, get back late at night, because then all your schedule's so out of whack. And if you want to start here and just work your way down.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. You know, getting back around 5. Sometimes you can't go to sleep. Sometimes you can't go to sleep on the bus. You know, body hurt a little bit. But I mean, we're getting used to it. We'll be all right.
Yeah, Turner, I guess you're used to it now, right?
Yeah, all of us have probably done it a lot, but yeah, I mean, getting back at 4 a.m. was not easy. I think I couldn't sleep on the bus. I think I woke up at 1:30 today. And then, yeah, my sleep schedule will probably be messed up. I probably won't be able to fall asleep tonight. But, yeah, I'll be all right, though.
Yeah, I've done stuff like this, so it's still hard. It's always going to be hard, like, coming back late. Even when you get back home, like, you can't just go to sleep as soon as you get back home. Like,
I don't think I went to sleep until maybe 6:30.
Yeah.
But it happens, and we'll adjust. So.
Yeah. What's the latest anyone can remember getting back? Is 5, 6, 7? What's the record?
What did we get? We got back at 6 one time this year, didn't we?
I think this was the latest.
From Troy, I think we got back at.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't because we played earlier.
Yeah. I think this has been the latest.
Yeah, this is probably the latest.
Well,
Yeah.
Jordan, George, and Mayar, you three are new to Richmond. How do you like Richmond so far?
I like it. It's pretty quiet. Not a lot going on. Everybody pretty much knows everybody, so it's a good time.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really complain. It's not a bad area. We like the people here too, so there's nothing you can really complain about.
Yeah, everything's so close too, so it takes a lot of money on gas and stuff. Because where I'm from, Tampa, everything's so spread out, so you got to spend a lot of money on gas. But here, it's good for the tank.
You can find more episodes of Kicking It with the Colonels at EKUsports.com or by checking out the EKU Sports YouTube channel. Well, over the last month, we've been able to honor some great young local athletes as well here on WBON TV. These 4 athletes on your screen now competed in Dallas, Texas in the Division I National Tournament. Benton Dunn, Trey Biggs, Luke Bailey, and Tylen White each came back to Richmond with national championships playing on a pair of different teams out of Louisville. These boys have been superb as they start their football careers, and it won't be long before we are calling their names on Friday night. Thanks for watching today, folks. It's been a pleasure to be with you here once again on another Mamut Bar and Grill Sports Report. I'm Michael Watkins.